Spirit. This is going to be your monthly intuitive messages for Aries, whether you are resonating with Aries energy, you got that in your chart, we're at Aries season, or you want to peek into the eclipse. Actually, this would be a good video as well to kind of gauge things. There's going to be a part 2 if you're resonating with this and you want to go deeper. These are timeless in general. I think that's it. The camera angle is really bugging me because it's a little crooked, but hopefully I didn't point that out to people who got any Virgo placements. But I almost called you Virgo. Aries, let's go ahead and get started. So immediately what I was getting for you, I heard fruit on the vine. I was like, ooh. So you might be in some Seven of Pentacles energy and kind of just like watching the fruits of your labor grow or come to. It feels a little bit like that. Like watching the fruit like bloom in your garden is how that's coming to me. So I'm kind of curious to see what we're going to get for your reading, okay? The Clydester is a little more active lately, so he might jump on the table. I don't want him to, but he might. You gonna sit still, buddy? I am glad he's feeling better, though. I am glad. We're gonna start with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, Aries. I also felt drawn to the Star Astro Oracle. Do I have it with me? I do. Hold on, let me pull that out now, because I'm feeling it. So let me pull that out now before I forget. Easy to forget when you're in it. Okay. Aries, any messages or insights for Aries? Don't forget, we also have the moon calendar in 2024 astrology poster. Links are below. It was a team effort. So yeah, if you're curious, check that out. Aries, any messages or insights for Aries? Show me the moon card. See if that comes out. There could be an element of unknown going on because like I feel like you are pretty occupied with just like trying to put energy into like what's gonna feed you, what's gonna take care of you. Again, like the fruits on the vine, the fruits of your labor. I feel like you're very like pentacle focused right now. There could be something you're not paying attention to or seeing because you're so focused on that. I just like the moon can be like emotions, intuition. I feel unknown energy there though. Aries. Any messages or insights for Aries? Ooh, impatience. Okay. Well, you are watching your fruit grow. It is kind of like the impatient little kid that's watching the pot of like water to boil, right? And what happens when you watch the pot of water, it doesn't come to boil, right? I know there's a better way to say that phrase, but you know. Okay. Yeah, it's like you want to pick it before it's ready. You might be tempted to harvest now. You might be tempted to enjoy the fruits of your labor now. I would wait on that. I want to get one more. I would wait. I would actually just shift your focus and like just trust that you've been investing, you've been planting your seeds, you've been doing the thing, and that they'll grow. Then you can put your focus on other things. Renewal. Okay. That's interesting. I keep getting you like you just want to harvest. like you've put in a lot of work, you've put in some energy, and it's like almost like you want like fast gratification. Like you want to be where in your goals now, like you want to be in your achievement now. Like I don't think the renewal's here. I think that's where you want to be. Very interesting. Aries, this is going to be a really interesting reading. I would say woosah. I would say, you know, do something else. What I would say, and don't watch the pot of boiling water to watch it boil. Like don't do that. Don't do that. So let's use the Star Codes Astro Oracle for Aries. I'm getting Leo really strongly all of a sudden. Lion energy has been present. And it's funny because I brought this up in the weekly that I think it was the weekly that I picked up on like, oh, the lioness is like looking out for the pride. She's wanting to protect her cubs or her babies or her investments, right? And that's what you want to do. I can feel that. But we didn't have anything in Leo. In sidereal, we do have a little bit of Leo energy in like the asteroids. Like I think Juno is in Leo right now in sidereal, but not tropic. But then I was like, I wonder what Leona is doing. Sorry, this is how I am. I just go on all these tangents. If you're new, welcome. So I looked it up and I did a little post on the community tab about it. But yeah, Leona is very active right now. She is the lioness. So interesting that's coming up right now too for you. Aries. Any other messages or insights? I wouldn't be surprised if Juno comes out. I'm seeing the card, so I'm just wondering. Any messages or insights for Aries? Am I taking that? No. Okay. Pluto. Rebirth. Okay. Aries. We have renewal and we do have rebirth. Now, astrology wise, we do have Chiron and the North Node playing with each other in Aries, and they have been for a while. This week, I'm recording this on, I keep thinking it's the 11th. It's the 13th. I don't know, something about the 11th. I think maybe collectively we're stuck there or something. Anyway, so it's the 13th. Mercury is joining them. And then once Mercury joins them, Mercury is starting to slow down because Mercury is now in its pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde. And it's going to dance with Chiron. So Mercury's going to dance with Chiron in Aries for the entirety of spring, all the way up through the end of May. Okay, the retrograde is really only from April 1st to I think the 25th. Yeah, it's on the astrology calendar that it's linked below. Anyway, yeah, so I do think that's playing a role here for you, Aries. Obviously, it's going to impact anyone who has very strong Aries energy. Having the North Node working with Chiron in the way it has been assisting us with a rebirth. And here we have it here. Okay, some of you, this rebirth or this renewal, I really feel like is financial or something with the material plane for a lot of you. Some of you, it could literally be your sense of self, like you've been putting in a lot of work on yourself and you're just like kind of ready to be done. That's what I keep feeling, like you're ready to be out of the growing period. You're ready to be done out of the beginning stages. Like you want to harvest now. You want to be in the new beginning now. You want to be in this new sense of self now. You want to be in this new financial state now. Like you want it now. You want it now. You're getting there. You're getting there, Aries. And we do also have your eclipse coming up too. So now that we're shifting from Chiron North Node Aries to Chiron Mercury Aries, that is totally part of this renewal energy. That is totally going to help you be in your harvest, so to speak, because you'll be able to actually speak and act on what you have been cultivating and growing, whether that's self-growth or something financial or a project. But keep in mind, because we do a retrograde in there, that it might feel, how do I want to say? It might come with some growing pains, is all I really want to say about that. It might come with a little bit of growing pains because Mercury retrograde is going to be in the midst of that, along with the Aries eclipse. Doesn't mean you won't be there. It doesn't mean you won't be able to harvest. It just means like, don't be so eager. I almost want to say let it happen naturally. Okay? Let it happen naturally. Let's continue. But I don't know if I showed you the cards. Sorry. But you got Pluto, Rebirth. Ooh, yeah, I'm getting like blah, 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 blah. Like there is an impatience in your energy, and I feel like it's even coming through me in the way that I'm speaking, like almost scattered. Can I get another card for Aries, please? Oh, There's a wall, opposition, confrontation. I'm trying to think if anything's close to Libra right now. I mean, outside the South Node, not really. But we do have the South Nodal eclipse in Libra happening March 25th. So that could also be part of this too. Yeah, again, it's like there's such an impatience of, I want to be done with this phase of it. This phase of my growth, this phase of my planting my seeds, this phase of cultivating, this phase of working on this. I want to be done. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You're going to be happy you slowed down. You're going to be happy you were patient. You're going to be happy you relinquished control and went with the flow. Okay? Let's see if any other cards want to come out here. Yeah, you feel kind of agitated. Anything else for Aries? Overall is Mars. Shocker. Anyway, we have 10th house coming in after Pluto in opposition. So some of you could have an opposition going on with your midheaven. I'm trying to think of the realms of possibilities of that. Hold on, let me get a sip of water. That would be if you have like Libra 10th house, Pisces or Virgo 10th house right now. What else? Leo 10th house. But I think that's like passing. But those are just examples of like just knowing where I know the planets are that are like impacting us significantly right now. Like Aries, Pisces, Virgos are the biggies. So if you have Virgo or Pisces or Libra in your 10th house, this could totally resonate with you. But yeah, look at this. Pluto opposition 10th house. You could also have, oh no, I did say Leo, didn't I? You also could have Leo or Cancer in your 10th house as well, because Pluto is like borderline in Aqua and Cap right now. Again, just possibilities, doesn't have to be. But damn, 10th house, midheaven, authority. It's also how we show up in the world, how people see us, like our reputation, our careers, to some extent our image, our legacy, inheritance, that sort of deal. Inheritance technically comes through like the 8th house too, and like 11th house. Different ways of looking at it. But I really, really want to encourage you to like let things unfold naturally, because that retrograde, I feel like it's this feeling of, okay, I'm done with that phase. I can get into the next one. I'm going to go now. And you're going to hit some challenges there. And I feel like you're going to wish you had waited. I just can't shake that feeling. Don't take my word for it. Use your own discernment. You're the masters of your own life. It's just what I'm feeling. Okay. With that 10th house, I'm also getting to that there's some lessons to be learned with communication. I know that sounds very strange, but that's how it wants to come through with the 10th house. Like how you come off to people, how you communicate to people, especially with Pluto in opposition being right there with your 10th house. It has this feeling of like, don't jump to say that. Like, not don't jump to say that, but like if you jump to say that, maybe there's gonna be some consequences that you're not used to. Like Aries, you're very outspoken. Like if you feel something, you're saying it. There's no way you're not saying it if you're feeling something. That's just how you are. But I'm getting like a quick response. Like you say things in a way you normally would, and other people are gonna be like, hey, because everyone else is gonna be experiencing that Mercury, Chiron, Aries energy. Everyone's gonna be feeling a little feisty and assertive to be saying something. And I just have this feeling that like whatever you want to harvest or whatever you want to be in the next phase on, be patient. I really want to encourage you to be patient and go with the flow. Well, I don't think I've ever seen the 8th house card in this deck before. You had 3 other cards come out. 8th house with mystery. 8th house and Pluto. Might have Scorpio in your chart too. Transits. Yeah. Ooh, that one makes me dizzy. That one literally, I feel swirl around my crown when I'm like tuning into that. I don't even want to look at it. I don't even like want to touch it. 55 on it as well. That feels like chaos to me for some reason. And then we have Ceres with nurture, which you have been doing. Again, you've been like watching your fruit grow literally, and you've been like putting energy into something. Again, whether that's self-growth or something external, something like tangible. That transits card, I feel like there might be a little bit of chaotic energy coming. It's nothing to be afraid of, but this is also why I really want to encourage you to like be patient and like take things potentially even day by day with whatever this is you want to be in the next phase on. Because I just feel like that Mercury Chiron conjunction them working together for months. And then on top of it, the Aries eclipse, the Libra eclipse, the Mercury retrograde, and then we shift into Jupiter Gemini. Like, it's just like, there might be some shit getting stirred up that maybe you are not ready for. But maybe you're going to be happy you took your time. Just take your time. They say just take your time. Yeah, the 8th house, I'm actually getting the moon card on this. 8th house is like normally, death, birth, transformation, taboo, the occult, what's going on in the hidden realms of things. But I'm getting that moon energy of like, there's something you're not anticipating, and it's transits. It's like, oh my God, it's making me so dizzy. It's this feeling of chaos. It's also coming in right under opposition as well. So I'm not saying don't do anything. I'm just saying maybe don't put all of your energy into forcing yourself into the next phase. Be patient, go with the flow, read the room, read the energy. Overall, we have Mars, and Libra. Yeah, take balanced action. With Aries right underneath that, not surprising. Not surprising. Take balanced action. Be centered in your Aries Libra-ness. Okay? Especially with these eclipses. Be centered in it. I'm not saying don't do nothing, right? I'm not saying that. I'm saying be balanced in how you go about things. Don't be so extreme in your Aries energy that you're like super forcing something. And also don't be so lackadaisical that like you kind of just not like let things loose, because that's not what Libra does. Libra likes to, how do I want to say? Well, play the mediator. Likes to kind of, I'm trying to find the right words. Hold on. This energy is definitely a little scattered. It's overwhelming me. There's something pleasing about the Libra energy, like submissive, but I know Libras are not necessarily submissive. Hold the balance. Hold the balance. Take balanced action. Don't force. Do not force. Let's pull some other cards and we'll get into part 2. Wow, I'm dizzy. Holy crap. Ouch. Okay. We're going to pull from the... I actually want to get straight into tarot, and then we'll go deeper in part 2. Yeah, we'll pull some tarot cards on this side. Okay. Any messages or insights? I almost called you Libra for a second. Interesting. For Aries. Maybe some of you guys were born on a full moon or something. Any messages or insights for Aries regarding the spread? Any messages or insights for Aries regarding this spread? One more. Interesting. 10 of Cups in reverse on Pluto. I feel like this is something that was dismantled. It could have been a home situation, like maybe like literally you moved. Some of you could have, some of you could have had some dismantling or separation from family take place, or just you really want to. And so maybe that's the phase you're wanting to move into, is like, I want to be away from these people. Some of you guys, it could have been a relationship has gone through a major shift and transformation. I feel like this 10 of Cups with Pluto is really indicating what's going on between phase 1 and phase 2. Okay, of this self-growth, this investment, this cultivation of something. Yeah, let me sit with that for a second. Yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. Like phase 1, phase 2, 10 of Cups in reverse is right in the middle. Like as you're trying to get through to phase 2, you're experiencing the 10 of Cups in reverse. Some kind of dismantling or collapse with home or family or relationship, which can also just be a change into something totally new in and of itself, right? It doesn't have to be a full-on dead in the water kind of a thing, but it's definitely making you not very happy. Is what I'm getting. It's definitely not facilitating happiness in the present moment. It's facilitating irritation. I feel like you're really irritated and kind of frustrated, but you're trying to like You're trying to just like focus on getting the freaking fruit to grow. It's growing regardless. But I feel its frustration and fixation. Tell me about opposition for Aries. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Cups in reverse with Pluto, and then the 10 of Pentacles with opposition. What did I say? You so want the fruits of your labor. You want the harvest. You want to be in the next phase. You want to be in that renewal energy. You want to be past the shit you've been dealing with. Even if it's just been you putting energy into something that has potentially going to be making you happy. But opposition and 10 of Pentacles, it's like, not right now. There's going to be a time and a place. For some of you, the challenges that may be coming up, how do I want to say this? Obviously could be financial, again, or family related. It's like phase 1 and phase 2 are going to have that connection, right? Because as you're transitioning, you're hitting this. Something is shifting, something's dismantling in your home or your family or relationship, generally just making you like frustrated and kind of irritated, but you just want to be on the other side. You want to be on the other side. You want to be on the other side. You want to be on the other side. But I keep getting or hitting a wall or getting delayed or it's not time yet. And with chaos often also comes alignment too. Like when things are chaotic and like kind of feeling like they're swirling, that's because they're trying to find their place. They're trying to find their place. They're trying to find their place. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Do not fight the process. I feel like you're wanting to fight it. Don't fight the process. Seven of Pentacles. There you are. It's one of the first cards I channeled for you. 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. How do I get to phase 2? How do I get to phase 2? You're already in process. I feel like I keep saying the same thing, but I feel like I'm literally like talking you down is how I'm feeling right now in this moment. You are in the process. Again, this is with the 10th house. You're in the process. You're in the process. You're in the process. You are in the process. You are in the process. And I do feel like there are people witnessing this for you too. Some of you are wondering how to handle people too. I can see that and I can feel that. Especially as we get deeper into spring, that might become more of a priority for you. Unlike, how do I navigate these conversations differently? How do I navigate people who are involved in this project with me or in this household situation with me or this family situation with me or this relationship? How do I navigate this in the way that is best? Because yeah, I can feel it. Like as you you're your normal Aries like self, like people responding to you, you're not used to like way people are responding to you. Everyone's going through big shifts right now in relation to communication. Okay. Let's move on. What about 8th house? Where are we at? Oh, 23 minutes. I've definitely been doing a lot of reads today. Tell me about 8th house for Aries. Two of Wands. Crossroads energy. 10 of Swords peeking out there too. Again, the unknown factor. Is there an unknown detour coming up? Some of you have an unknown detour coming up. I feel like that's probably going to be April. Ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling April with this. With the 8th house and the 2 of Wands. Oh, my head's like going. Yeah, I feel the moon and unknown all over this. I feel like things are going to arise probably April. I don't think May. I definitely think in April. That's going to make you realize that you do need to shift some things about how you're going about this. And what your plans and what changes in your plans need to happen too with going into phase 2 or what phase 2 even should look like at this point. Yeah. I feel like I'm doing a reading for you guys. It's like going like all the way through spring. Oh, tell me about the dizzy. Tell me about transits. Do I have to look at it? Tell me about transits for Aries. Yeah, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, which always goes to the 10. Which, remember, you had the 10 here, which was like getting all kinds of kerfluffled as you're moving into phase 2 or trying to move into phase 2. Yeah, I feel like April is going to come with some chaos some unforeseen changes and detours that's going to make you pivot. That's actually going to make you potentially even want your phase 2 to look different. I keep saying phase 2 because that's how it wants to come through, especially if this is like a project or a work thing. But even if it's like self-growth, it's like I feel like phase 1 has been like really internal, and like phase 2 is like, no, you're ready to put things into like practice. You're ready to like take what you've learned and get out there, you know? But yeah, I feel April is detour city for you. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It just is what it is. Tell me about Aries. Yeah, it's almost like you're going this way and then like you're like, no, 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 no. And it's like you can't break that wall down. And then tornado comes through. And then, oh shit, detour, detour. And then you kind of get over the hump anyway. And you get into your phase 2 anyway. Like that's how it's coming. Like that's how it's this feeling. It's making me so dizzy. Tell me about Aries for Aries. Keep at it. Page of Pentacles with Aries. I like this. This is a really nice energy. Page of Pentacles it's a friendship card, but it's also a card of like planning, getting ready to invest, getting ready to put work into something, like a student kind of energy, practical energy. This is practically looking at how you can continue like nourishing the fruits on the vine and get to phase 2 and get through the chaos to get to phase 2. That's what that feels like to me. They're saying through the chaos. Okay, hold on. They're saying a couple things. Through the chaos, just maintain. Maintain the fruits of your labor. Maintain growing the fruits of your labor. And be patient. Yeah. I'm also getting to the more you fight, the like, I want to be here, I want to be here, the more I want to be here. The more you fight, the more frustrated you get, the more chaos there will be. Because like when there's chaos, there's chaos. You can't do anything about it. But when you fight a storm, what's going to happen? It's like it's going to create like more of an unpleasant experience, right? Very interesting read. All right, Aries, we're going to get into part 2. But if this is where we depart, I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope you found it supportive. And phase 2 will probably be very delicious and yummy, but be patient. Be patient. Be patient. And just keep tending to the garden. Okay? And if you're going to join me for part 2, I will see you over there. Links are below. Yeah, that's it. Have a good night. Take care. Namaste.